Hello all, this is Alexander Elias attending Full Sail University, currently attending Advanced Visual Frameworks. I have here the week 3 alpha presentation application. I've done a little bit more work to it since week 2, and here we go. We've got it on the left over here. This is my iOS emulator and my Android here, which is a direct screencast from my phone. It's a little bit slow, so you have to forgive it. Over here is my code. We have app.js, cloud.js, location.js, and remote data.js. We also have the preview here that I've created. That is the workflow. Gives you the UI description, has some upcoming features, and kind of shows you what the app does. How it works. So here we go. Let's go back to the iOS. So this is everything that is currently working right now also. So here we go. We're just going to go. Initially, you'll open up the app, and this is what you'll see. If it's your first time, this won't pop up. The location, latitude, none of this will actually be there. I have an if statement located in here that does some verification on whether there's network or not, and then depending on whether there is and whether there's some local variables or local data that's been saved to the local storage, then this will display, and if not, then it won't. If it's the first time that the app's been used. Here we go. So let's go back to the top here. So you can see that kind of with the workflow there. That's the demo right here. If no local storage, first time user, the tag app will display just the menu. So here we go. We're going to get the user location. Now this is the everything working. You know, the data and Wi-Fi and GPS is all on. You have a scrollable view down here that displays the location. Currently, this is just we're not moving, so the longitude and latitude stays the same. This gains the nearest address to that location using the Google API. We have here show location from cloud. Currently this should be Arizona. This is Tucson or Vail, Arizona over here. That's the longitude and latitude currently stored in the cloud. We can then push this current location that we just got. We can even continue to get it, and it will load more of those for us. And we can push that location, and it will push that alert updated cloud coordinates. These are the as you can see here, it matches down here for the longitude and latitude. Now we can pull that from the cloud, and we can see that those coordinates have indeed been updated. And that's that. Now let's go to the Android emulator, and we'll just kind of show you. Now again, this is already up and running. This is going to be a little bit slow. So we're going to hit here, get user location. And you'll see that the user location pops up there. We have the ability also to scroll on that one, and it's a little bit jagged, so not very smooth, but does scroll there. We can see the UI does fit. All the buttons are fairly dynamic as much as they can be. We can show the location from the cloud, which was updated by the coordinates there in the iOS emulator simulator. That's the -1222, and we can see that that is indeed what is currently in the cloud. We can then push the user location from this device to the cloud there, and you can see then also that that it has been updated. The cloud's been updated. We get a little alert there. Now we can see also from that same cloud that the storage has indeed been updated. Pulled it from the cloud. We can even go to this device. Now these are connected because they are. See, there you go. That's Tucson or Vail, Arizona. Now this does have some validation, so we can whether there's data or not, and or a network. So I'll just kind of show you briefly here. So we just turned off our Wi-Fi, and there is no data on. Now you just saw that there was this app requires network there. Now we can see once we try to click the events there, this app requires network. Please check location settings, because currently my device is set to using the Wi-Fi and data for its GPS location. You can use the device GPS, but I have mine set a little bit differently. So it does say, there it's not working. You need to turn on your GPS there, because it's not currently functioning. We can see that the local storage is indeed working. It's down there at the bottom still. So we can also go to the cloud. This app requires network. Please check data or Wi-Fi. You can see that that's not functioning. Also, there you go. You got to turn on your data and Wi-Fi. So that's that. I've got those backups in there. The future, you can kind of see some of my code here real briefly. Future things to add to this tag app would be to implement a sign-in create account, which is soon to come here. You can see there's a username and password, already got some UI created for it, and then you got create account here with some workflow and how that would function. That's would be relatively easy to implement, especially with the Titanium Cloud that's available to us. So let's go back here, and that is my week 3 application here. Please enjoy. Let me know if there's any questions or comments. Probably some things to improve upon within this app, but everything so far is relatively well rounded. Thank you so much.